Hello everyone, welcome to my channel again. In today's video, I thought I'd share with you um, three Manhwas that have the most beautiful and unique art styles. I'm not an artist, I don't know much about art, so I wouldn't know a lot of artistic terms. So I'm just gonna explain the best way I can. So the first one is I'm the villain. And the art of this manhwa is so unique. I don't think I have seen it anywhere else. It is very soft, delicate, ethereal, romantic. These are the words I think of when I see this art style. And I think you'd agree with me if you read this manhwa. Here on the screen, I am showing you some of the examples from the Manhwa. Unfortunately, Webtoon do not allow any screenshots on their app. They have everything removed from the internet, so it was really hard for me to get some of the things that I have gotten. And unfortunately, hey, the colors are way too muted. The colors in real are they are muted. The palette is quite light, but they're not this muted. Here in these examples that I'm showing you, you can't really see much of a color and much of vibrancy that is actually present in the original artwork. It's very dreamy, that's all I can say. I don't know how else to describe it. One of the most beautiful art styles I have ever seen. So I would highly recommend you to check this mama out. Even the storyline is beautiful. You'll love it. I even follow this artist on Instagram, so I did take some screenshots from that artist's art from there to show you guys. Unfortunately, the things I'm showing you, they still do not do the justice to what the real art looks like in the Manhwa. The next one is Purple Hyacinth. Purple Hyacinth is my favorite manhwa of all times. There is nothing that even comes close to this manhwa. Those of you who have read it know the experience is just so supreme than anything you've ever experienced before. Great music, like, and great sound effects. Everything's just beautiful. And one of the things that stands out is the art. The art is very unique. This sort of art I have not seen in the other webtoons or manhwas that I have read. I'm not an artist, so I wouldn't know the correct terms for what I'm about to explain. But two things that jump out when I read this manhwa are the angles. You know, in other manhwas, the angles are pretty straightforward. The person is standing, it's sitting, and all that. But in this manhwa, the angles that are shown are so stunning. I honestly don't know how to explain that. This manga has a lot of action, so that their body movements and the angles, they just add into the whole experience. Unfortunately, screenshots and other stuff was not available for this manhwa either. It is a webtoons manhwa, and as I explained before, they do not allow any screenshots. So I do follow the artists online. So I did take some screenshots from there, and I did hunt some on Google to show you. Okay, so besides this angle thing, the second thing that jump out is the contrast between lightness and darkness. On the scenes, I'll show you some examples. They still, of course, don't do the justice. You'll know once you read the manhwa how great the art is. Here, I'm just showing you some examples that I found on Google, not even the best ones. The way the shadow falls, the way light hits, everything is just so beautiful. The images of most manhwas are very flat, just flat. So seeing something like this contrast between lightness and darkness is just so unique, and it just makes the art so real. This thing, and of course the angles, unique. Absolutely. Please read it. You will not be disappointed. And reading this manga is like a whole new experience. There are OSTs, there are specifically songs, um, and different soundtracks for this manga that you can listen in the background as you're reading this manga. If there's a gunshot, if then you'll hear a gunshot. If there's a wind blowing, you'll hear that. So they have added soundtracks in almost all of the episodes. There's OSTs too, which are amazing. I listen to them all the time. So please do check this mama out. You will not be disappointed. The last one is I Raised a Black Dragon, and its art is quite unique. If you've read it, you'd know that you cannot find this art style in any other manhwa. It seems as though it is drawn with pencil. That's how I would describe it. So it just gives this beautiful softness to it. I don't know how else to explain it. And of course, characters are adorable, especially little Mew. Oh, sorry, was that the name? Or I'm sorry, I don't remember the name. I'm very bad at remembering names. Anyways, the little dragon, he's adorable. And the characters are drawn so beautifully. They are absolutely stunning. Vibrant colors, it's very colorful. Seeing colors makes you feel happy. That's how I feel when I'm reading this manga. Not only because of the stories and not because of, just because of the story and the adorable characters, but also because this vibrancy. This manga is also amazing. I would highly recommend you checking it out. But if I had to recommend you only one among all three, I would say Purple Hyacinth. That one's my favorite. Incredible manga. But all three of them are amazing, and I think you'll love them. Okay, I'm done rambling now. Do share down below some of the mangas whose art you think is the most beautiful. I'll definitely check them out. Bye. Take care.